If God had long hair and a goatee, and if his eyes were pretty glazed, if he looked spaced out, would you buy his story? Would you believe he had an eye infection? And yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Atheist Experience. We are live. Today is January 11th, 2009. We've got, is it Jacek?
Yes, hello. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, it's good to be back on this.
Yeah.
Just a little while ago, a caller said that he did not know how to respond to the argument. Basically, the argument was that with atheism, there is no overall morality. You know, anything's acceptable to go. But with Christianity, you have a system of morality that is absolute and standard and good. I just want to give a quick response, which I find particularly effective to it.
Okay, go for it.
Basically, the problem when a Christian asks you this, he's basically giving you a choice. The choice is choose atheism, and you have no good morality, or choose Christianity, and suddenly you have this great set of morals.
Yes, it's a false
the world
dichotomy.
doesn't really work that way. Essentially, what you need to do is you have to realize God either does or he does not exist. If he does exist, yes, us atheists, you know, we're screwed. We have no morals. Well, there actually exists a certain set of morals out in the universe, and we're going to hell anyway, so that's the least of our problems. However, if God does not exist, then basically we have a choice of either going by the morals set by a series of Bronze or Iron Age shepherds and nomads and warriors who, you know, trying to do the best they can, or we can go by the morals set about by the greatest philosophical and scientific minds of the past several thousand years of human culture. And I'd say that, you know, once you realize that the question is, does God exist or does he not? Once you answer that question, you came to the conclusion, yeah, probably God does not exist. That's when you see why we should adapt the atheist set of morals and not the Christian set of morals, assuming there is an atheist set of morals. But, you know, that's a whole different topic altogether.
Yeah, and definitely a different topic. And while I like, I won't even knock it. I like the point that you're making, especially with reliance on the greatest thinkers that have come before us. I think that's one of the reasons why we see there's, you know, this idea that there's some kind of intrinsic moral code is, as far as I can tell, nonsense. But it sure seems that way. And the reason it seems that way is because we're all people. We're all similar. We are often in similar circumstances. We have similar goals, life, health, etc. And so there are going to be similar solutions. And it shouldn't surprise anybody to find that I think it's bad for people to try and kill me. Why does that come as such a shock? And that to be able to extend that very, very simple thing of I'd rather people didn't kill me or steal my stuff, extend that out to other people and find others who agree and build a society that uses that as its system of rules, didn't take any divine guidance. This is just, I mean, this is simple thought. Then when you expand on that by relying on what some of the greatest thinkers of the past few thousand years have come up with, you see that the moral codes have shifted, and they have shifted precisely as our understanding of action, cause and effect, and our perception of the extent of our actions has been understood.
And I would add to that you know we're wired with a sense of empathy, so we can understand how it's going to feel to someone if I steal from you, if I harm you. It doesn't have to be an abstract thing. It can be something that we intuitively understand how other people feel, yep. And our morality capitalizes on that very much.
And another big thing to add to that is that nowadays, with morals, we understand what the point of morals is. It is specifically for the bettering of human society, you know, the society in which we live. Back at the time when the biblical morals were written, they didn't actually have necessarily everyone thinking of the best way to improve society, but just coming up with how the world works. And by knowing exactly why we're making the moral codes,
we can do a better job.
I think we can probably do a better job.
Yep.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks a lot for the call, Jacek.
Yep. Take care and great job.
Thanks.
If God had long hair